Hello everyone, and welcome to a new Presearing video! And what a video it is for today! ArenaNet, or rather their partners at 2 Weeks, just dropped a massive update that affects mostly Presearing, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. We have new game modes, new content for Presearing that is only accessible in the new game mode, and a little QoL change added in for good measure. So to start, let's just go over the changes. First and foremost, 2 new game modes have been added to the game that you can choose during new character creation. All characters created before this change, and everyone that doesn't pick these during character creation is just a regular old character, no changes for them. For new characters, you can opt in to one or both of these game modes, or neither if you prefer. The first new game mode is the Reforged mode. Your character will get a red badge next to their name, and with that mode active, Piken Square will be accessible as an outpost for Reforged mode players in Pre-searing Ascalon. Other than that, players gain 5% more XP and gold in the entire Prophecies campaign. I assume that means Pre-searing as well. Enemies in Pre-searing have lower health and armor, and Northlands in Presearing has additional monster spawns. At the end, they also mentioned that the Reforged mode is an alpha feature that they're putting into the game early to gather feedback. And wow, so this as a Presearing player is insane, but before I share more thoughts, I'll quickly go over the second mode. The second game mode is the Doom's Covenant. This is essentially a hardcore mode. If you pick it, you will get a green badge next to your name, and if you ever die, you will lose that badge permanently. You can still keep playing the character, the only thing you lose is the badge. Any title earned with the mode active will have a special badge in the hero panel, which I think is really cool. And overall, I think this is a fantastic addition to the game. I have no issues with the Doom mode or the hardcore mode, this one's great. And last but not least, the maximum party size in Presearing is now 4 players. This affects all players. I don't know if you're ever going to party with 3 other people, since Presearing was mostly soloed anyway. 2 people in the Northlands was more than enough, but if you're low level and you have more than 1 friend, well, I wouldn't know how that feels, but going through Northlands with some friends sounds like a good time, so I think this is a nice change overall. So let's test it all ourselves, shall we? Oh, you can see everyone trying out the new modes, there are badges everywhere. As soon as I walked outside, I was under the effects of the Reforged mode buff, which means plus 5% gold and XP, so it looks like it affects players in Presearing as well. Let's see if the XP for killing a monster and completing a quest is increased. Usually at level 1 I should get 25 XP for the scale, but now I got 26, and the quest XP is unchanged, it's still 500, so it only affects monsters. Alright, enough dilly-dallying in Lakeside County, it's time to take on the Northlands. At level 1 I'm fully aware that I will die and lose my hardcore status, but I heard there is a pretty nice animation when that happens. Oh, also it looks like the Northlands gate stays open for a little longer than it used to, so that's convenient. I can see some new monsters already. There is a level 6 Growl Fighter and a Growl Crone. Oh, we really do get a cool animation. Covenant broken. And here's Piken Square. Let's see what's inside. A bunch of people, that's for sure. Shout out to Piken Square enjoyer. Apart from a bunch of players though, Piken Square is pretty empty, as expected of an outpost behind enemy lines of course. There is 4 NPCs here, but none of them offer any services, so Piken will most likely just be a convenient hub if you want to spam a bunch of char runs. Also, you can walk here, and this tree seems to be the new e-dating spot. Just remember about protection prayers. Alright, that's enough for Piken. I wanna talk about the Reforged mode in general now. I've seen a lot of people saying it's the new Iron Man mode, and I wouldn't personally call it that. You can freely trade between regular and Reforged characters, and to me, if there's free trade, then that's not Iron Man mode. I do hope they release a mode that disables trade with other players in the future, but for now, Reforged mode looks like it's aiming to be something else. To me, Reforged mode seems almost like a test mode to either rebalance or add new content to the game for players to enjoy without affecting the state of the main game too much. And I think that would be perfect if trading was really disabled, just as an extra safety, especially for pre-searing. It would be really easy to add a monster with a higher level than those that already exist, for example, which would in turn make it drop stronger items, but to 2 weeks' credit, it seems like everything is done well. I haven't seen any reports of higher level enemies or any bugs that would let players from post teleport to Piken Square. And after seeing how Guild Wars Reforged was implemented and how they fixed any bugs really quickly, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. So, to sum up my day one thoughts, I think the 4-player party size is really cool. I'm really happy they added the Doom's Covenant mode. I think it's great and I can't wait to see what crazy things people do with it. And as for the Reforged mode, I'm cautiously optimistic. The changes that were added to it now definitely help keep things fresh. I'm really excited to make a proper Reforged character and fully check out the new monsters in the Northlands. I just really hope they continue being careful if they decide to add anything more to Pre. And for now, it looks like they know what they're doing. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I never thought I'd see the day new content is added to Presearing. Exciting times! Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.